Welcome to part 14 of the Ratchet & Clank playthrough. We just thwarted one of Drek's airships that was carrying like a big missile that was going to destroy a planet. Good for us. We are heroes now. Yeah? No. Okay, so address that bad writing at the end of the last part. So freaking
so cringy.
It is. I'm not a fan of this plot point of where Ratchet and Clank just like it just feels artificially crafted of them feuding with each other, because I get it. Clank made a dummy mistake, and then Ratchet and Clank are just resenting each other for Clank's dummy mistake, and it's just really done poorly, and the dialogue does not help with it. And even though in context, like, think about it right now, Clank is on the back of Ratchet. He must be fucking hating his guts right now, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
I know, right?
They have to work together.
Yeah.
But they're stuck with each other. But they're like, well, fuck.
Yeah, we have to work together. Fine. Okay, I guess we'll do it. Fine, I'll be your.
So they're just most passive-aggressive assholes.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to, really.
Just comes down to these two being passive-aggressive assholes to each other.
Yeah, they eventually like resolve the tension between each other. That might happen today, actually. They eventually resolve it, though.
Oh, look! You saved me once. Now we're best friends again.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like I probably will do something like that.
It kind of.
Now we're even.
It kind of does that, but not like, oh, you saved my life now that I regret you. So it's like, oh, I see the broader truth now of what's going on, because also there's another plot element.
The truth was friendship all along.
Pretty much. Man, I didn't know My Little Pony went into space. Don't make that reality.
Too late. I'm sure it already is.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Besides the point. Because the two bad guys of this game are both Chairman Drek and Captain Quark, and Ratchet's like, I want to find Quark because he's a bad guy, and I don't like him now because he tricked me.
He sucks. That's why.
He sucks. And then
generic bad guy reason.
Yeah, and then Clank is wanting to go after Drek because Drek is really the main threat of this entire thing. Like, Ratchet wants to go after Quark just because of a
revenge.
Grudge. Not more. So I'd call it a grudge more than.
Either way, it's still petty.
It is petty nonetheless, right?
They're both just petty bitches.
Yeah. Like Drek is legitimate.
No. Clank is like, oh, let's go after the bigger threat that's gonna kill everybody.
Like the more legitimate threat. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then Ratchet's like, I wanna go to court just because he was a petty bitch.
Yeah, and they don't really write that, like, Ratchet doesn't understand it that Drek is like the legitimate threat out of all this.
Yeah, well,
it's like he doesn't
seem
care.
like fucking Clank is like explaining it too well that this fucker's gonna kill all of us if we don't stop him.
Right. Yeah.
Which is what makes it so bad. It's the fact that Clank just say something smart for once in your fucking life.
Yeah. Instead of being like freaking petty ass, like I don't like this writing plot. I really don't, and the dialogue does not help it either.
No. Like one of those things that it can easily be solved if one just easily asked it one simple question of why though.
Yeah, that is true. Just stopped and asked why. Then we might not have like, if this whole plot device weren't a thing in this game would be so much shorter.
Here's another thing. They're making it very much narrative inclusive that they can only go after one of them, but they don't have to. They can easily go after
neither of them.
Well, I mean, no. I'm saying that they're making it like sound like they can only go after one of them, and the other one will forever be lost. But no.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah.
Despite being like, hey, we can go to take care of the main threat, then go fucking take down the other guy.
Right, yeah, they do make it sound like there would be no other option left, yeah. It's like you can't go after both, and that's essentially what we do at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But they just, okay. That's actually, that's actually a bit clever than what I first thought, but I still don't like the dog. I still don't like it, though.
Well, I mean, no, that's the thing. It's not clever at all.
Well, it's more understandable, I should say. It's not like justifiable understandability, because that doesn't equal, like, understandability does not equal justification. So I just understand.
They're just being both dumbasses.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. And I don't like it, and that's probably why this game is probably like 3 more hours longer than it needs to be.
Oh my goodness.
And just go back really quick when we talked about My Little Pony in outer space. That does exist. I found it.
Oh my god, no.
I am not shocked.
You're funny too.
It's a movie.
What is it called?
My Little Pony Friendship Outer Space.
Friendship Outer Space.
Yeah.
Great.
This is kind of recent too. I think this was like 2020 when this came
Oh,
out.
really?
Yeah.
No, oh my god.
There you go.
Ran.
Sweetie.
We had done this only 3 years earlier. We wouldn't have. Damn. I hate that it's a thing.
You come back and see me any old time.
What did I just get?
Christ, those facial animations.
Yeah, it's freaking early
just made a
2002.
Just made a fucking pass at a robot.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with
I think
like
it's the face of an animatronic.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what it is exactly with the the graphics of like this game and also Jack and Daxter. It's like it just looks like a bunch of polygons mixed together to create an aesthetic. I know that sounds like it's more noticeable than Mario 64, and I know that's saying it really weird. I know I'm onto something here. I don't know what it is though.
You're onto something. We just don't know what.
That there is basically a bunch of polygons, right? That's how every model's created.
Well, not necessarily. I get that. Like, there's a joke that Lady D's ass from Resident Evil 8 has more polygons in it than the entirety of Resident Evil 1. Yeah, I guess looking back at it, like this is like Gen 6, GameCube, PS2, Xbox, and that is like, it's kind of like the in-between of like the N64 PS1 graphics and like the X360 PS3 graphics.
I think what you're looking for just feels more uncanny to you. The facial features.
Yeah, yeah.
This is precisely what I need.
I don't know. Because it's more noticeable in this game and like the Ratchet games and the Jack games than like anything else on the PS2. Because like Sly Cooper looks fine because it has an actual art direction, and the God of War games like look super good. They don't really look that polygonal at all, even though they're PS2 games. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the graphics. Backtracking, yay!
Woo!
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm backtracking just so I could get all this like optional stuff, because I don't know why I decided to do 100% playthrough, because I thought that it would justify it by showcasing what you get for 100%, but I never did that, so oopsies. Yeah, I don't know why I did that now. I'm now looking back at it. Like, I don't know. It's not like the 100% thing has like a different ending that's technically canon, because there isn't such a thing in this game. So I don't know why I did that.
What? You were to take that shuttle to the moon base and ambush those two miscreants when they arrive.
Oh, yes. Who are they again?
The people who tried to kill.
Yeah, remember, like, Quark's a dumbass.
True. That is why I will be loading you my starfighter. You can still fly, can't you?
Freaking made a rattle noise.
I want to signify that he has literally nothing in his head. Other than a fucking peanut for a brain.
Exactly. Like we said it earlier, this guy is essentially Adam West Catman.
Oh, I still find it funny that all you had to say was Adam West, and I knew who the Oh.
That is pretty hilarious.
It just shows how integrated fucking Fairly Odd Parents was with my childhood.
Very much so, yeah. Okay, it's this planet right here, Gemlik Base, that I always think is the Homestretch planet because cutscene. But just like atmospheric looking, this looks like a Homestretch planet, doesn't it? Like you're almost there.
It does feel like the final boss is approaching.
Yeah, it's like the level or two right before the final level, right? You can kind of get that from the aesthetic, right?
It does slightly feel that way because of how the world. You can pan over it just to show it off a bit more.
I've been doing that with every single planet because, like, one thing I will give props to this game, and I know, like, we're in the PS5.
Yeah, but I think it hits more right now just because you're right now paying more attention to it because of you saying, hey, it feels like a Homestretch planet.
Yeah, but like I've been doing like a camera pan every time I visit a new planet because I like how much detail is in like the background of everything, not just like the sky. What's it called? The skybox? Like that's basically what game construction is.
Oh, do you mean the background, like the sky? Yeah, the sky.
Yeah, I'm not even just talking about that with every single planet. There's just like a whole bunch of like
detail that you would not expect.
Busy models, like they make a whole bunch of models for starships that you never interact with, and it's really cool that they put a lot of effort into that much detail. Yeah, but this planet, I always in my mind whenever I play this game, it's like this is the Homestretch planet. This is it. I'm like so close to the final planet and all that, but no, it's not. It is not. Yeah, guys will actually be surprised by like the aesthetic of like the planet before the final planet. It does not feel foreboding at all.
It's like a bunch of flowers. There's like a giant teddy bear in the background. The people are just singing, dancing.
I know, right? What if Sweet Mountain were the final level of Sonic Colors?
There's a bunch of food everywhere.
Exactly. A bunch of donuts. You're riding around a bunch of donuts.
Yeah. Basically, that's how you describe it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you know, another thing about this level, why I always think of that, because like most of the planets that we've traveled on have kind of done a non-linear direction. Like you can choose which path to go, and you'll end up with.
But it feels the most linear.
There are like the plot important ones are linear levels. There are no other options to go through, and this is one of them. That's why I always think this is a Homestretch planet, but it's not.
Because it's very linear.
Yeah. In fact, the planet right before the final one is a non-linear one, so oops.
They're like the editing room, like a game design room. They're like, let's switch these two around.
Yeah.
Like, but why?
I said so. Just because, yeah. That's just how it works in this game. I couldn't find the freaking gadget I wanted. Oh man. But yeah. And also the music too. I think this is like probably my favorite track.
The music does have like that final boss energy.
It kind of sort of. This is like probably my favorite track in the game actually, and I always say this for like all the Ratchet games. They do a very good job with like the music of like creating a very
atmosphere.
Yeah, a very space age atmosphere, kind of in the cartoony sense at the same time though.
And then out of nowhere, Sonic came around and killed everybody.
Oh man, Space Colony Arc. Freaking do
You're
that.
a beta male, Sonic.
Who posted my new? That was pretty funny yesterday. What else? Oh yeah, so if you guys didn't know already about the developers of this game, the same developers as the Spider-Man PS4 game. Hello?
Hey.
Hi, did you hear me?
That was like the people who did this was the same people who did the Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the Spider-Man game. They also did the Spyro trilogy. What else did they do?
I mean, they're the Zone Evil, so it kind of makes sense. I don't think it was that big of a surprise.
Yeah, Insomniac.
Yeah. Well, that's surprising that they did. Didn't they do Sunset Overdrive?
They did do that game. Yeah, I forgot. Wow.
Yeah. That would have been more surprising to say than they did the Spider-Man game.
Really? I mean, like,
Well, yeah.
you wouldn't expect like Ratchet and Spider-Man to be made by the same people, right?
I mean, they already have that They already had the grappling hook, so like just build off of that.
So, okay. But yeah, they also did the original PS1 Spyro games, which are okay games in my opinion. I played through the original trilogy on there. They're okay. Huh?
You can't. I don't know. I just find to think that we just got the only reason some of these videos get good traction is just too fucking flame. It's like, oh, they're just okay games to these games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just a funny thought.
Okay. Oh my god.
I mean, are they inverted controls?
Yeah, they're inverted controls. They're inverted controls.
Then you should have been easily able to do it.
Oh my god. Don't even look at me right now. There we go. Yeah, they're inverted controls, and I don't like that, and there's no way you can change that.
Well, that's fine though. It's like left and right is still left and right, right?
Like up is down and down is up.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally how any flying game is usually like.
Yeah. The way you said that, left and right is still left and right, right?
I know. I know.
When you're co-piloting and co-pilot of a driver, never say right as in the confirmation right, because then the driver will think it'd mean a right turn.
Yeah. Fair.
I go left, right? Right. Oh, so I go right? No, you go left. Yeah, always say correct.
Okay, correct.
Yes.
Correct or yes.
Yeah, yes, correct. Any other confirmation line besides right?
Valid.
It's because it's like so. It's just so normalized.
I know. And that's what's bad about it.
Yeah, but left and right is still left and right, correct?
Yeah, correct. for the
Affirmative.
Affirmative, yes. The remote control missiles here are left and right.
Yeah, I feel like you would hate any other game. It was like flight controls, because that's usually how you play them.
I know, and we discussed this for some other game that had inverted controls, and like I switched them live on air.
Yeah, in 4K.
I just like do not like inverted controls, and I haven't played like a lot of flying games to like justify it, because you guys were saying like for like camera stuff and everything, like the targeting a reticle for first-person shooters and all that, you don't like inverted controls with that.
Oh yeah. So that was probably a slight Cooper then.
Yeah. But for flying stuff, I guess I just haven't played a lot of flying games or games with flying mechanics in them to actually get me adjusted to inverted controls like that.
Yeah, because most of our training for inverted controls for flying comes from GTA 5. Me and Cameron.
Yeah.
Mostly because that's the game we usually play, and we somehow when we're playing like GTA 5 online specifically. When we play, we usually just end up in a plane, and then it's usually me who's flying it, and for shits and giggles, every time without fail, I jump off leaving Cameron to fend for himself.
Oh god damn it!
My ass.
Jesus.
I gimped my long jump there. Oh, and I freaking
Part 2.
oh, I ended the part like that.
I want those sliding things that he has in the back.
I've seen some creators who have those like weird triangular lights.
But I kind of want one that is like radiant, so it could just like pulse.
Is that like an
Like-
actual fixture or is that a projection?
That's what do you mean? The lights?
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are
no,
actual lights.
I think those
Those
are
are
like-
actual lights.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those are actual things because I've seen people have stuff like that, but they'd be in like different orientations for some different people. So I'm pretty sure they're like physical lights that you'd
They're
attach to the
physical
wall.
lights. They're physical lights you attach to the wall.
Oh, okay. Because like from what I can tell, I just can't see anything, so I thought it might be a projection. But okay.
But there are some that are like more gradients, like I just have gradients, because as you can tell, none of that is gradient. There's all like one solid color.
More or less.
Oh my god, these triangle lights are $160.
Oh my god.
Wait, for how much of them? How many of them?
How many is this? You get 9.
What?
Yeah,
That's not worth it.
yeah, that is not worth it.
No.
Which probably I would look for a cheaper option. Though, because I'm pretty sure there are probably better options than that one.
Maybe. Might
Like-
have to do a little
Like
research.
I know those LED strips are now like a common thing in bedrooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And they're fairly cheap, I want to say. I don't know.
There for an LED strip of light for 16 feet is like $17.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not
A
bad.
strip.
Yeah.
A strip.
Might have to do a little research. see if I would even want something like that, honestly. Because I just think they
little
look kind
strip.
of cool. I don't know if I'd even actually use them.
Yeah,
LED.
they're go along well if you want like a neon room or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You game in the dark, right? It might look cool.
There.
Yeah, kind of.
For a 82 feet, a strip is like $29. At least another one, but you'll decide which one you go for.